This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 808 North Spaulding Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Today is December 14th, 2020. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 3-inch ABS cleanout located to the left of the door, just underneath the concrete steps. And this is the front of our property here. And this is our front door area here. And this is our steps here, and our clean out is just underneath the steps here. There's the steps, that's just underneath our steps here, and this is our 3-inch ABS clean out here. So we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out, and we're just going to push out with the attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. We're going to drop down. We're just going to go ahead and drop down, and we just continue to make a few turns and drop down. We're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear to be black ABS sewer piping. What we're going to do is just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. What we'll do is we'll just attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then from that point, we can pull back and take a really good look at these joints. We do have a tie-in here in this area here. So we're just going to continue to push out. We're dropping down. Made a few turns. And dropping down more. So again, we're gonna pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area just to the left of the gate on the sidewalk at 5 foot 2 inches deep. And this is our transition from black ABS sewer pipe to vitreous clay. And as you can see here, this is our black ABS sewer pipe, and we are transitioning to vitreous clay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we are running a little bit of water just to help us push out. And it does appear that the vitreous clay had been lined with a CIPP liner, a cured in place liner. As you can see here, the liner is going up and over the offset in that joint. And as you can see at the top, right around the 12 o'clock area, you can see a strip there, a white strip at the top. And that's a good indication that this is a CIPP liner. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, as you can see there at the top, you can see the numbers on the CIPP liner. So again, we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic here, and we'll push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Yeah, this one's been lined, so it doesn't tie in, because otherwise we would have already tied in.
That's the line, those three...
You have a liner in this line already. You know that, right?
I didn't, I do now.
Yeah, see this line right here? At least it doesn't tie in because we've already passed it by 20 something feet, so it's probably tying in at the closer to the street, tie in at the chip. Probably it runs out, drops into a chimney, and at some point they're probably dropping in together into the sewer. But this line's already been lined. You see that liner there?
That's the liner.
Yeah, there's a liner there. You can see at the top there's the numbers in the strip. So it's already been lined. You can see this is a joint, but you can't see the joint because it's been sealed over. Yeah, which is not a bad thing.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhat new.
Okay, we went ahead and pushed out, and as we push out, we are pushing out, and it does appear that the liner, the CIPP line, cured in place liner, had stopped here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. It's just in the middle of the street at 6 foot 8 inches deep, and we did place a red crayon to identify the area. And as I mentioned, this is our transition from the CIPP cured in place liner, transitioning back into vitreous clay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back a little bit and get a running start, and see if we can push past some of this turn here. And it does appear that we've dropped into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and let the water shut down, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we'll take a really good look at this area, right at our saddle area. And it did appear that we do have a crack in our saddle area, as you can see here. Continue to pull back. As you can see there, we do have a crack in the saddle area, and we're just going to pull back slowly. And as you can see there, we do have a crack right at the saddle, and you can see it right around the 3 o'clock area, all the way down to about the 6 o'clock. And as I pull back slowly, it goes all the way up to about running from about the 2 o'clock all the way down to about the 6 o'clock area. And again, we're just going to go ahead and pull back, and this does appear to be vitreous clay. And as we pull back, we transition back into our CIPP cured in place liner. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as you can see, this area here had been lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we continue to pull back, we have a little bit of water running, and what we did is we ran a little bit of water just to help us push out. So again, we're going to continue to pull back, and as you see that there in the vitreous clay, there was possibly an offset in that joint there, and the CIPP liner went up and over that offset there. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we are transitioning back into our black KBS sewer pipe, and we did mark this area in the street with the red crayon. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're coming up what appears to be a chimney here. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. This area here possibly could be our test tee. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the right-hand side, and it is on the property on the next-door neighbor's property. And it does appear to be the test tee. And so what we're going to do is we ran a little bit of water initially, and we located this area here. As you can see, it does appear to be the test tee in that area there. And as we pull back, we do have a tie-in, which is here. And this tie-in here is for the adjacent property at 810 North Spaulding Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90046. And this tie-in here is on that property, at the front of the property, on the right-hand side, closest to the entrance of the gate. And we did run some water from here to verify that it is tied in here. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we're pulling back towards the 808 North Spaulding address. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back. We're going to pull back about 10 more feet, and we're going to locate that area. So What we'll do is we're just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, it does appear to be all black ABS sewer piping. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. All the black ABS sewer piping all appear to be in fair condition. All the joints appear to be in fair condition. No visible signs of root intrusions, any breaks or any major offsets. They make a little bit of a turn. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're pulling back towards our clean out. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection.